My name is Cooper Spelling, and I'm a guerrilla filmmaker. Simply stated, guerrilla filmmaking is driven by passion. You do the best you can with what you've got. You use skeleton crews, simple props, aspiring actors, and budgets of $0. Casting Call put together 8 teams of 1 filmmaker, 1 writer, and 1 lead actor, who will be competing against each other to produce their best short guerrilla film.
When I tried to make a movie, the first time, I am about a child, and they hand for me a piece of masking tape, and I draw on it with a piece of marker, Sharpie marker that I have, and I draw on the pictures, and then I make it go really fast, and look like a movie. That's how I started in making the movies. That freaking Ryan should be here 2 hours ago.
Okay, I'll tell you the deal, okay? I never called him.
For real? I knew right away that he and Zari had a chemistry.
She didn't want to work, she didn't think he'd fit. And she said, I'd be perfect for it. I've done a lot of
You're
stuff.
gonna do it?
Yeah.
Ultimately, where things fell into place the way they did, I can't get too upset about that. I mean, I got upset because it kind of screwed over a couple people, but I think I'm gonna like my end result.
Unless you want to do it.
I can't do it! I would not look, who would believe that freaking Grizzly Adams is gonna be hooked up with Selena Gomez here for Christ's sake?
I think I was a little bit uncomfortable with having Ryan. I didn't think it just looked right. Like he didn't look like him and I are totally different people, I guess.
Tell him what you told me, come on.
I don't know. I mean, like he's a nice guy, and I've seen some of his work.
Guys, we gotta get this.
I don't think that he looks like somebody that Maria would date. I mean, like
Right.
I think that we look like a good couple. I don't think it's believable.
I talked to Zadayi, and we both agreed that she just didn't fit that role. What did you think when I jumped in the role? What did you think? You know? 'Cause I was standing in for him, right?
Yeah! That's what I
I
thought.
was his understudy.
He kind of got shafted here a little bit, but I mean, them's the breaks, baby. I don't care. I think you'd be great at it.
She asked me, and Craig didn't know about it, and I really kind of figured that, you know, I wanted to make her happy. It's about her. It's her show. It's her movie. And she thought we'd fit good together. And I've done acting before, and I enjoy it.
I am really sorry that you have to be part of this.
I feel bad that I even said anything, that I feel like I'm being a prima donna and I kind of cut this guy off.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. It clicked this way.
It kind of does, though. He needed to have his people for the television
Well, they
show.
kind of.
I'm just the audio guy, so I don't know what to tell people.
Okay. For the record, I don't have a problem with it. I think I know you guys got a chemistry. You'll look good.
Right.
Was it a little shystery what he did? Maybe. I think people have done a lot worse. He warned. He's not going to be happy about that.
It probably wasn't the smartest thing I did, but
Is he showing up? Is Ryan going to show up?
I don't know. He was kind of confused, and I'm like, dude, just come and it'll work out. I didn't want to tell. I actually didn't want to tell him. I feel like an idiot.
Don't look at me.
Would you be upset if you took the part I was going to have you do?
It sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on that people weren't aware of. People were brought into situations, and so here we are. I don't even know what the part was.
The clerk.
If I had to, I could. Listen, I don't know what's going on. I don't even feel comfortable being on camera. This sounds like a situation that's a little bit out of control. Let's just put it that way. But I don't want to get dragged into the middle of this.
You're in trouble. You are going to get your butt handed to you.
Yeah. Okay. You know, acting is a cutthroat world. You know, you got to find the right character to fit with the right leading lady, and it just seemed to happen that way. And that's what Zadayi figured out. We talked together about this, and maybe it wasn't my thing, but I'll tell you, it worked.
I just didn't feel that he looked right for the part.
We gotta have something
Did you
for
tell
him.
him anything?
You gotta roll with the punches in this world.
I've worked on a lot of projects with Craig, not as many as I'd like to. With a situation like today, it might be a while before I do it again, just because of some of the situations that have happened. But Craig and I go back a long way, and I'm sure we'll get along in the future.
My buddy Tom is just nothing more than an audio guy. Let's just go on to the next question.
Well, guess what? He's got a rude awakening. It ain't happening. He can be the gas station guy.
And in all honesty, if he would have been here on time, I would have used him. And if he would have known to be here on time, he probably would have been here, but that's not how it worked. It's not funny.
Welcome to Hollywood!
Yay! Ultimately, I think the two are going to have that connection that I really want.
That's what happened.
One of the things that I noticed about myself as a director is that I oftentimes will get really uncomfortable when things get super dramatic. So I always got to throw a little joke in there, a little ha-ha. Girl, what's wrong with that girl? What's wrong with that girl? The one with the makeup on her face. He's not for the first shot. He's about the 30th shot. Here's your tequila. I come to parties for small children, but that sometimes takes my actress out of her mode, or my actor out of their mode, so that's something new to learn. And maybe I need to stick to my comedies. I don't know. We'll see. See how this goes. We've got the rack built up here, a dolly track for the shot, and we are going to zoom in and pull out and zoom in at the same time, giving a dramatic, really sound.
Saw some directing, and he's been doing a good job. He's been reassuring me that I've been doing good, even though I absolutely suck. So he's a little bit of a liar.
You know, I love working with Zari. In fact, I would cast her in something of my own anytime. She's got some very awesome, natural acting chops. The one thing that makes her so awesome, though, too, is that she's courageous, but she's also very humble. And those two traits together in an actress is really awesome, because she's always self-analyzing and self-doubting how well she's doing. And otherwise, you deal with some actors and they're like, well, I'm doing the best I can, you're an idiot. And she is actually really watching how she performs. And sometimes it's a little frustrating because she did a magnificent job, yet she's like, oh, I didn't quite hit it. It's like, oh my God, you did so good.
I don't know her that well. I mean, we've got to get into some the more intense scenes, and hopefully she can pull that off, the anger and that type of thing. I've seen her with the emotions of crying. She did a great job.
Z, I think she does pretty darn good acting. Again, first time I met her today. I'm just an audio guy, assistant, so I'm not a pro in that regard, but she seems to really know what she's doing.
I think he does a good job. The alcohol kicked in a little bit.
Oh yeah, maybe.
So, you know,
yeah, you're a little bit.
His beard, his mustache, I mean, it looks like Grizzly Adams.
This isn't your recording on your voice. I'm gonna
Right.
do that separate.
Exactly. He should shave that off.
We'll get that where I can actually direct you a little bit.
Perfect. Sometimes you should listen more to the actors, and you know, but that's his thing. And a lot of directors, you know, they have their own way of doing it.
We're gonna go that far.
You know, he'll stop and start and redo, and sometimes I think the scene went great, and then he redoes it, and it's almost like OCD. I'm like, dude, let's get it done. You know what I mean? You got to deal with it.
And you do that all the time. I will not accept that. That's not fair.
From the top again. Without the F-bomb. No, that's awesome because you're getting into character. She said the F-bomb. Here we go, guys. Darren was so much fun to work with. I really like working with him, and I think that the very first day that we met, we just kind of clicked, and things were like, yeah, we're gonna be able to work together. We're gonna be able to make this work.
So the first thing that would come to my mind is like, oh my God, he's drunk. He probably is dead right now.
And I don't know if she'll
But
necessarily
see,
know.
that's what I'm.
Well,
like,
I mean, but
should my
that
reaction
comment she
be-
says at the end that she.
I think that Darren is a pretty darn solid actor too. In fact, don't tell him this, but he's probably a better actor than he is a writer. Don't put that in the movie.
I'll automatically think that it was something
Dangerous. Oh yeah, it was something devastating.
dangerous.
Something
Would she
bad.
automatically think that he died, or
Well,
was she
you
automatically think
you are
there's a little bit more of a cheesy dialogue going on to it, and it's a little cliche. Could have been more, I don't know, realistic.
Answer, Frank, please answer. Oh my God.
She's emotional, she's intense. She has the qualities that I like, and it fits the scenes.
Hot. Awesome. She's a gorgeous actress. Z, that's awesome.
Russ, that was kick ass.
That's very, very awesome. Do you want to try one more?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try one more. That is gorgeous, though. I'm not just saying gorgeous because of her beauty, physical beauty, but her internal beauty as well.
I am not happy with my performance at all. I completely suck. I couldn't cry, and I feel a little rushed, so I can't get to where I need to be emotionally. So I feel like a lot of the emotional scenes I could not, I couldn't get myself there to where I needed to be and where the part required me to be. So I am very disappointed in my performance.
I promise. I just need.
Your answering machine? Here, answer that quick.
Why are these headaches happening all the time? Why? We almost had the shot.
Darren took it upon himself to not inform Ryan about the part or when we're filming.
Hey, Ryan? Hey, it's Darren. Where you at?
Ryan was not aware of what was going on.
No, he's downstairs right now. I gotta check
Okay,
in.
groovy.
This is gonna be real fun.
That's all right.
Just able to
Oh,
talk.
God.
Well, but he won't be here yet.
Well, he
will-
is here. I'll go get him.
So when he got here, he was pretty upset.
Dude.
What?
We had to shoot already. Did you
What?
tell him?
Tell me what? Who's?
We're gonna have to give you the other role in the movie.
What other role?
There's a clerk role.
You're shitting me, right?
I wish I was, but we had to start shooting already because I needed to be done with this.
So why didn't anybody just tell me you guys needed to shoot then?
I don't know. Why didn't somebody tell? I feel for Ryan. I feel really bad for Ryan.
It didn't work out. I mean, Zadia didn't feel that you were right for that role, okay? And she thought that she didn't feel comfortable. She wanted it to be like somebody, it's just, that would fit. Am I right, Zadia?
No, I didn't question your ability to
No, not
act.
acting-wise. I'm not saying that.
I just said that, I mean, like, I
I
don't
never
think
said
that we
Can't
would
even get her
make,
name right. It's not IE.
Zadia, yeah, okay, you're right.
I was the only one apparently who could get her name right, even. You know, like there's things Zaraya, you know, whatever, and I'm like, dude, can you not even get your co-star's name right?
I didn't question your ability at all to act. The only thing was that I didn't think we would make a good match.
Apparently, Darren was supposed to tell me something, and Zarai, you know, is apparently saying something else too now, and I don't know what the hell even happened at this point.
Like, I think it would be more believable him being my boyfriend as opposed to you.
Okay, so whose fault is this? Yours or yours?
No, I'll take the blame.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I kind of am getting the feeling that he and Z cooked it up themselves.
I feel so
Any number of
bad.
things would have been fine with this if somebody would have just said something we did with.
There, I will put you in something. I'll give you a decent role.
I'm sorry.
I'll even add some lines to it because there wasn't any lines in that part.
Like, thing is, like, it's not even, you know, about the size of the role thing. It's not like, I'm not one of those, like, arrogant, like, ego, like, oh, I gotta, you know, take this shit over. But it's, you know, dude, when I'm sitting here, I'm preparing all week for this particular role, you know, and I'm doing everything in my power. I got over, you know, a pretty bad cold, you know, and all of a sudden I come in here and it's whatever the hell this is.
I'm so sorry.
You look good.
I mean,
You look
Yeah,
good.
you should be.
I could see you being the guy.
dude, it'll be all right.
Do you need some time to calm down?
Dude, when Coop gets here, he's gonna be hearing about this. We're gonna find out what's up.
I'm gonna get this thing finished. Tom, what time do you gotta leave?
Couple hours, 6-ish, depending on the flight.
All right. My
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Buddy, how you doing?
Good. How are you? So, Craig. Good to see you. Is that Ali? How you doing? Good to see you.
we got
Ryan, what's going on? Yeah, so I mean, I walk in, and Ryan like meets me at the door. I'm greeting people, saying hello, and all of a sudden I get pushed out into the hallway, and he's telling me that Darren is pulling shenanigans, and I'm like, what is he doing?
Apparently, I was supposed to be here for stuff that I was not told I was supposed to be here for.
And he says, well, he told me to be here at 3 when I needed to be here at 11, and then I was supposed to get this lead role or a big supporting role, and now
So now you're
he's giving it to Darren.
He didn't think I was right for him, but Zadai saying something else about, me fitting for the boyfriend role. I don't know what the hell is going on here.
Well, that's not that's not her decision to make.
It's a big deal. At least he has something in it, you know?
I would feel bad if it wasn't looking so good.
But dude, I told you about it like afterwards now, and you agree.
I do. I'm with you.
If I was him, I'd feel a little ticked off. It is what it is.
You gonna back me up?
It wasn't my fault. Okay, but I think Darren wanted.
That's
to be,
good when you start off like that.
I think that Darren wanted to be in the role.
Darren's a writer, so I don't understand why Darren is being cast as an actor when he's a writer in the competition, not an actor.
And he didn't kind
He's
of.
not an actor.
I know, and I know that he's not.
Well, I mean,
Fair.
he might be an actor, but he's not an actor on this show.
But here's the thing. I told him to call Ryan, and I thought he did, and I waited for Ryan to show up, and I got mad at Ryan for not even really being there on time when he didn't even know he was supposed to be here. Does that make sense?
So, wait a minute. So Ryan was supposed to be here to play the lead.
He was supposed
Do I
to
got
be
that
here
right?
hours ago.
Okay.
But he didn't. What time did you get your call?
I didn't get my call till just a little before I came here. I got here by 3:15, 3:30 something.
And he was supposed to be here at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So who told him to be here at 3:15?
Well, I was told actually 3 o'clock. That was the thing. I was told 3 o'clock. I was sitting outside waiting for somebody to call me back to make sure I was at the right place.
Who told him 3 o'clock? Did you tell him 3 o'clock?
I did not call anybody.
So who told you 3 o'clock? That's what I
It was,
want to know.
Darren was the one who.
So Darren told him 3 o'clock. Why is Darren telling him what time to be here?
Things got kind of ugly on the set for a little while, because Coop was kind of cheesed at Darren, and I guess rightfully so.
The point of this is a competition for actors. You are not an actor. You might be an actor, and that's fine. You're not an actor in this competition. Ryan is an actor, and he should be cast in something, or at least maybe not Ryan. I don't care about Ryan per se. There needs to be somebody who's in this competition. He is not an actor in this competition. Ryan is an actor in this competition.
And Coop came in, just ripped me a new one, and I'm like, dude, wait, we're trying to film a movie. Why are you trying to just screw this up?
I think that's crap. I think it's crap. That's all I'm going to say. Because he is not an actor, he is an actor in the competition, and he needs to be given opportunities to act. That's the whole point of this. And because he's not a lead role actor, that doesn't mean anything. A lead role actor is just a lead role. A supporting actor can still win this. He needs to be given the opportunity, though. And if you're playing the role as a non-person in the competition, then you're screwing him.
No, because he has a role. We gave him a role.
Well, you gave him a little frickin' gas station role, big frickin' whip. It's a tiny, tiny role.
So all of a sudden I had two guys kind of fighting on my set. And that got to be kind of tense at one point.
Whatever, it's not, you're not supposed to be acting in this.
So where does this go now when you act like this, Coop?
Hey guys,
Well, I act like
This
what?
is all it's a waste.
Oh, okay.
It happened, you know what happened. Let's be done with it and go on. I understand. I got the message, okay, dude?
I don't think that Coop knows exactly what's going on. I thought that it was a little unprofessional on his part to just get one side of the story based off of what Ryan said.
This whole situation seems like it was planned out by Darren, because I know Darren does do some acting, and I think that he's trying to, I think this was all planned. That's what I'm saying. He obviously had an objective, a goal, and his objective was to get rid of the competition per se and cast himself in the role. So he must have had this planned out from the beginning. Well, I think it was planned. That's what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't planned.
You didn't plan this. You didn't tell him the wrong time.
I think he did plan it.
I don't know if this is like maybe something because I'm still technically kind of competition or what it is.
I didn't think of it that way.
Whatever it is, it's just juvenile, ridiculous, unprofessional nonsense, and I'm not having it.
And as far as Zalari goes, you know, I don't know, kind of seems fishy. Ryan is competition, Darren is not, so it would make sense that she gets rid of the competition. And I think that if that's the case, and I'm not accusing her of anything, but if that's the case, I think that's pretty rotten.
I know I'm in competition with him, but I didn't do it thinking that he was going to be X'd out and he wasn't going to be a part of the competition anymore.
But here's the thing.
I didn't
What do
know
you
what
mean?
to do, dude.
So you did plan it. You did plan it.
Dude.
What?
Do I
plan?
do I
Did he
get
plan
to-
this or not
I
plan
think
it?
he did, but that's okay. I'm interested in making a movie. I want to make a movie, and I want to make a good movie. That's my main concern. Can I use him in this? Can I finish the movie with him in that role?
Well, of course you can. I'm not going to tell you.
Well, I know,
what
but
to
I
do,
don't need to
because
have everybody
I think
calm
it's
the
crap.
heck down so I can do the
calm down.
He just started yelling at Darren. I think he thinks that Darren's the one to blame for everything that's going on. It's just miscommunication.
You know how this works?
Yeah.
The competition is not team. It is individual. You are being judged as a writer. He's being judged as a filmmaker. You're not you are a team. You're put together. But you are not being judged together. You are being judged separately. You're being judged on the writing. He's being judged on the directing. She's being judged on her acting. And Ryan would be being judged on his acting if he was in the film. So that small role that he has, that's great. But it would be better if he was, and then maybe not even Ryan. Why didn't you cast one of the other guys?
You
As
had
far as
10
Craig
people
goes,
you could have chosen.
I don't think Craig had anything to do with it, but I don't know why he would. He doesn't really have any motive. So I think he's innocent in all this, but still, you're the director, and you know the rules. The rules are you need to cast people that are in the casting pool. That's what this is for. This isn't for Darren to get his name out there or for him to show off his acting skills. Nobody cares about that. So, and it's for the actors that are in the competition. So I think that stinks.
I think he could have handled it a little different.
Some people might think that that's unprofessional, but I think it was pretty unprofessional on his end too. So I treat unprofessionalism with unprofessionalism. Maybe that's unprofessional, but I don't care. I think it was rotten, and I'm gonna let him know it.
If we can get this last scene shot before Tom has to leave,
That's cool.
That might be the extent of what we get done.
That works.
Then we've got all of the apartment stuff done with the exception of the hallway.
No, damn it. It's
Do
about
one.
it's about me, not you.
Where did we find her?
Joan Crawford.
Things went really well today as far as our shoot was concerned. There was a point when Coop decided to touch my camera. And I don't know why, all of a sudden he's touching my camera. And I'm like, hey, dude, do I go and fondle your baby? Give me a break. Don't touch my camera.
I'm sorry I touched your camera, but you didn't have the settings right. I was just trying to help.
Already got beautiful takes. I would like to try to get one more that I can maybe have that perfect timing on my part.
You know what I want to get? I want to get you in a silent movie, and you have somebody on the... You have to shave the beard though, to keep the mustache.
I think it's going pretty good. I mean, a few hiccups, we deal with it and go on.
Now that this film is done, it's time for me to go in and watch this movie.
to me.
Honey, why don't you just calm down?
Don't honey me. What are you so afraid of, Frank? Huh? What are you so afraid of?
You know, why do you always have to screw things up?
Don't you dare try to put this on me, Frank.
Maybe it is you.
How long do I need to wait for, Frank? How long do you expect me to wait? Huh? I love you, Frank. Can't you see that?
Seriously, this is love?
Yes, it's love, Frank. What do you expect? What are you expecting?
You know, I don't want to talk to you right now. I can't get anywhere with you.
Frank, you always make excuses for everything. I cannot wait forever. Where do you think you're going, Frank?
Out.
You are not leaving.
Watch me. I can't even talk to you when you're like this.
Don't you dare walk out on me, Frank. I was with you when everyone else thought you were worthless. Frank. I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Honey, don't ever fall in love.
Frankie! Hey, long time no see, man.
Yeah, what's up, bro? Can you just get me a bottle of tequila?
Hey, didn't you... It's your life, man.
Keep the change.
You have reached Frank,
And Maria, we're not home right now.
so leave a message at the beep.
sorry. I'm an idiot. You know, I'm already committed to you. If you need a piece of paper to feel better about it, I mean, I can make it happen. I just need... Hold on! Oh my God!
Frank! Frank! Oh my God. Frank, answer the phone, please. Oh my God. Please answer the phone, Frank. Please. Answer the phone. Frank. Please. Frank. Please answer.
He wanted you to know it's not your fault.